So as far as the flood the other day, I do notice that there's power cords everywhere. Was anybody actually injured?
That I'm not sure.
You're not sure?
I'm not quite sure. But as soon as it started getting to a point where we had the breakers turned off, we don't want anything, nothing bad to happen like that. The rain, the snow, it was ridiculous. It collapsed everybody's tent around. I have some trusses put in my cabin and I had the tarps just stretched at that time, and the roof stayed. It kept me safe. The trees, limbs were coming down, so that saved me. But the water came up it just came right up. I'm about 4 feet off the ground, and I still went up to my waist in water, and it was like glacier runoff. It was hail. So and the snow. I mean, you see the snowbank over there.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, it was crazy. We lost everything. We lost everything before, but now it's losing it again.
So do you feel that there's anything that can be done to make this area safe or to prevent something?
We just want affordable housing. That's all we're asking for, affordable housing, right? I don't see that coming. I say they're spending more money to keep us like this than it would be to find us some affordable housing. There's thousands of units that are empty that could be used as affordable housing. It just seems like there's no middle class anymore. It's the poor and the rich, and
Who's fighting you the hardest?
Jeez, everybody. I mean, we got this. The province doesn't seem to be doing very much. They may talk a good game on TV and stuff like that, but when it comes down to actually doing stuff, I mean, we had people come here the first time. The workers that work for the city and work for Alouette or whatever like that, they are great people. But what they're allowed to do for stuff for us is not really much there. Can you just stop there for a second?
Okay, so
oh, thanks.
Bottom line is what if it's affordable housing you want? Obviously, it's going to take.
We don't want nothing police run or police friendly and hospital run. It's Review closes down. It seems like they're opening franchises now. There's a whole bunch of little tiny spots. They take over. From what I understand, they get subsidies when they move into these places. They're a hospital, and then cops are allowed to go there whenever they want. And then all of a sudden, their subsidies are cut off. They're just helping people for a short period of time, and they're right back out to Surrey. Same thing happened in Surrey. Mm-hmm. All the subsidies were cut off as soon as they got these affordable housing, and they're back out. They just wanted to keep us away from each other. We have a voice when we're all together, and we have numbers. And they're scared to have that. They don't want us to be together. And the police, realistically, the police want us to be like this because we're all in one area. Mm-hmm. Easier to control. We rely on each other, so there's not a lot of stuff that's going on. There's a 30-year low in crime rate right now in Maple Ridge. 30-year low, and people are acting like it's such a hard thing. And you know what? People steal for survival. You got to eat. You need to. People have problems. People get the doctors are prescribing fentanyl or whatever the hell they're doing like this, and that's not meant for people to get weaned off of. Those are for soldiers out in the field who are blown apart. They aren't going to make it off the field, and that's how they're going to be. So they can die with some dignity. Mm-hmm. You don't have a monkey in your back. You got to grill his family. Mm-hmm. The whole thing. And now that sweeps them on the rug. I don't know if it's for lack of education for the doctors or whatever like that. I mean, there's a lot of people that are out there that are good. Don't get me wrong, but I mean, to prescribe stuff like that for and then they're left with that. Now they have a huge addiction when they get out, and now they lose everything. How do you come back from that? I think the pharmaceutical companies are getting sued right now by some group, which is about friggin' time. And no offense to them, I'm a nice guy, but come on, there's got to be other options they can use besides opiates for pain. People that are addicted to it right now, I don't know if there's much success rate and hope that they can fix them up or whatever.
I know, but it's okay. It's me.
Trina.
Oh, hi guys. Trina.
She's
what do you say? My name is
Okay, the people that are addicted to it right now, I don't know.
Address.
Get the fuck out of here!
You get the fuck out of here. Go ahead, go ahead.
Let's go there. Go ahead.
I'll go.
Get the fuck out of here.
I'll edit it all out.
I don't want to. You can put it on there if you want.
No, my point isn't.
You're the people at the lowest ends of their life. Get the fuck out of here!
You get the fuck out of here.
People at the lowest point of their lives. This is how it is, And you can group them together. This is not too bad. Mm-hmm. When you think about it, I mean, you think this would be like a Mad Max movie or something like that. It looks like it, but
families that live together don't get along.
They never do.
Yeah.
But we do watch each other's back and stuff like that. She is a sweetheart. She's bad timing for everything.
Yeah, no, for sure. So, in an immediate situation, what can be done to help you guys immediately? Long term's obviously
Get us
housing.
above the water line here or something, right? This is.
Was this a poor choice for where to
No, we
kind
had
of?
this was fixed for a reason.
Yeah.
There's no. We didn't think we'd be here this long. We thought that the people would see that there's an issue that needs to be addressed, and it really hasn't. They spent more money trying to do. I don't know. It's so the bylaws. That's wasted money right there. They come and they take. I know a vet who all his stuff was taken by someone and kicked off the ground. The guy fought for us. He fought for everything, the life that we have. Well, this is Canada. Jeez, I think you think this would be like somewhere way worse than here, and this is really sad. You know. People hate for no reason. They don't know. I thought the same way about homeless people before I was homeless. I didn't think I wasn't bad or nothing like that. I would give them a couple bucks here and there, whatever I could. But just the way they're yelling out your death threats and stuff like that. They're all cowards because none of them actually ever come down here, and they're more than welcome to come down if they like. There's a few homeless people here with skills, so they should watch themselves with that stuff, right? Sons of Odin, they're going around. They're a neo-Nazi group. They're going piping out women and beating up old people and stuff like that. They won't go facing any men that are the size of them or like that. They did a protest in Nanaimo. I was there for that, and they just yapped and talked.
Yeah, they come across like they're handing out blankets and hot soup and.
No, they were marching against us. They put a public notice there saying that we're going to actually go in and dismantle the camp physically. And a bunch of people went down there to stop that from happening, and they never even showed up for it. I think it's just their way of getting a bunch of people to join their group there, whatever it is.
Can you see more people flooding to Maple Ridge because they're treated? You're treated
Canadians.
A little bit better here.
It doesn't matter what city you're from or what town you're from, or
But the North Vans, the Richmonds, pushing them out. Do you find that
that's what they're trying to do here? They're trying to do the same thing as here. Just sweep us off at the Pitt Meadows or Coquitlam. Right? They're trying to get us. They want to disperse us, and most times they're getting us spots that are only like going to be condemned in 6 months, or it's a short term.
Fix.
Short-term effects. Yeah. And people are going to be right back out here again. They just want us to separate us because we have a voice. We have lawyers now. You know, your typical homeless person is not what you think it is, right? It's just bad luck or bad choices or both, and a bunch of other stuff. Either way, we're still human, and we deserve some respect and dignity, and we deserve to live just like everybody else.
If you're, like you said earlier, a decision or two away from being homeless,
or a check or two,
then how can you not be a decision or two away from not being homeless? If it happens that quick one way,
once you lose everything, you have no place to live. In order to have a place to live, you need a job. To job, you need a place to live. It's a vicious circle. You know, it's just lose everything, and then first of all, a little while, you're gonna be angry as fuck. You're gonna be pissed off. You're gonna be trying to figure out why and feeling sorry for yourself, doing stupid things, right? That's gonna take a little while to get over that. And when you do, you finally want to get on your feet. You try to get on your feet. You get places like you're only allowed to stay there for 2 weeks, and then you got to go out for 2 weeks. So how do you get back on your feet when you're doing stuff like that? And then you walk out. I can't go to the washroom. I'm a nice guy. Like I've saved 132 people from dying right now, and I've overseen another probably 40 or 50 on top of that. Make sure they were there. And most of the people that went down weren't even homeless. The people that dropped them off to us, and I took care of them. Right? I chased. Some woman got attacked. I chased. I'm trying to do the best I can for and everybody in here, and you treat someone like a dog long enough, they're going to turn into one.
Have you filled out an application to be one of the 50 some odd people?
No. So you get 4 people in your family. You can only pick one of your family members to go into a place that you don't want to be in the first place.
So what have you? Are you deciding then to leave those positions?
I'll be the last person housed.
Yeah. Okay.
I won't go into it until everybody else has got something. And the modules, those, like I said, there's people that need it, and they will be filled up. But there's 200 people plus. They're making 55, is it?
50 something, yeah.
Yeah, whatever it is a fourth. So one out of 4 family members are able to go into this place.
Women and children first.
So your wife and your 2 kids. You pick one of them now to go into that. What do you pick?
Yeah, True enough.
right? And then it's a place that you don't even really want to be in the first place, and they think they're solving everything. Mm-hmm. You know, the government's the reason why people are homeless. The decisions and the lack of help that they're giving is the reason why everybody's the way they are right now. Mm-hmm. And it's only growing. That's the biggest commodity Canada has to offer right now is homelessness. Mm-hmm. Right?
Do you find it's pretty hard to have hope while you're here for tomorrow?
I fight. It's surviving, man. It's just, you know, I'm not going away. Like, I'm not going to fade away. Mm-hmm. I'm going to fight it. I'm going to do everything I can to keep going. Mm-hmm. And, but I'm tired.
Yeah.
This is devastating. This freaking is not bad.
Yeah. Could you state and spell your name for me?
Dwayne Martin. DWAYNE MARTIN.
Awesome. Thank you, sir.